When people hear the word cruiser motorbike, the first image that pops into the mind is long highways, a relaxed riding posture, and that deep, slow exhaust note that feels more like a heartbeat than a sound. Cruiser motorcycles are not built around chasing lap times or attacking corners aggressively. They're built around the idea of enjoying the ride itself, mile after mile, at a calm and confident pace. A cruiser's design philosophy is immediately visible. Low seat height, long wheelbase, raked-out front forks, and wide handlebars all work together to create a laid-back stance. This isn't just about looks. The low seat height makes cruisers approachable for new riders and comfortable for shorter riders, while the long wheelbase adds stability, especially on straight roads and highways. The wide bars give you leverage and control without forcing your wrists into an aggressive angle, making long rides far less tiring. Engine character is one of the biggest defining traits of cruiser bikes. Most cruisers use large displacement, torque-focused engines rather than high-revving performance motors. These engines are tuned to deliver strong pull from low RPM, which means you don't have to constantly downshift or rev the bike hard to make progress. You twist the throttle and the bike moves forward smoothly and confidently. V-twin engines are especially common, not just because of tradition, but because their firing order produces that signature rumble and a wave of torque that feels satisfying even at low speeds. Some modern cruisers also use parallel twin or V4 layouts, offering smoother operation while keeping the same relaxed power delivery. Performance on a cruiser isn't about top speed numbers, but that doesn't mean they're slow. In real-world riding, cruisers feel powerful because their torque is always available. Overtaking on highways is easy, city riding is stress-free, and maintaining cruising speeds for hours doesn't strain the engine. Gearboxes are typically tuned with longer ratios, allowing the bike to sit comfortably at higher speeds without screaming at high RPM. Many modern cruisers also come with belt or shaft drive systems instead of chains, which reduces maintenance and keeps the ride smoother and cleaner. Comfort is where cruisers truly shine. The riding position places your feet forward, your back upright or slightly reclined, and your arms relaxed. This reduces pressure on the wrists and shoulders, making long-distance rides much more enjoyable. Seats are usually wide and well-cushioned, designed to support the rider for hours rather than minutes. On higher-end models, you'll often find plush rear suspension setups, adjustable shocks, and seats designed with touring in mind. Add optional windshields, saddlebags, and backrests, and a cruiser can easily transform into a capable long-distance machine. From a design perspective, cruisers are as much about emotion as engineering. Chrome finishes, sculpted fuel tanks, exposed engines, and flowing body lines give each bike a strong visual identity. Even modern, more minimalist cruisers retain a muscular presence, often emphasizing the engine as the centerpiece of the design. Paint quality is usually high, with deep gloss finishes or matte options that enhance the bike's personality. Lighting has also evolved, with LED headlamps and taillights now blending classic shapes with modern technology. Handling on cruisers is often misunderstood. While they are not built for aggressive cornering, modern cruisers are far more capable than people expect. Low centers of gravity make them easy to control at slow speeds, and wide tires provide strong straight-line grip. Yes, ground clearance can be limited, and you won't be leaning like a sport bike, but for everyday riding, sweeping roads, and relaxed cruising, they feel stable and predictable. Manufacturers have also improved frame rigidity and suspension quality, making newer cruisers feel more planted and confident than older designs. Technology has quietly made its way into the cruiser segment without ruining its classic charm. Many bikes now feature ride-by-wire throttles, traction control, ABS, multiple riding modes, and even cruise control. These features enhance safety and comfort while keeping the riding experience smooth and unintimidating. Digital or semi-digital instrument clusters often sit within classic-style gauges, giving you modern information without losing that old-school look. Some premium cruisers even offer infotainment systems, Bluetooth connectivity, and navigation, turning the bike into a true highway companion. One of the unique selling points of cruiser motorbikes is personalization. Few motorcycle categories offer as much freedom for customization. Riders can change exhausts, seats, handlebars, foot controls, mirrors, paint, and accessories to make the bike truly their own. Whether someone wants a clean, minimalist look or a fully loaded touring setup, cruisers provide a perfect canvas. This strong customization culture also builds a sense of community, with riders often forming groups and clubs centered around shared riding styles and aesthetics. In everyday ownership, cruisers tend to be friendly and forgiving. The low seat height and manageable power delivery make them accessible to beginners, while the strong torque and road presence keep experienced riders satisfied. Maintenance is generally straightforward, and many cruisers are built with durability and longevity in mind, designed to rack up high mileage without complaint. In the end, cruiser motorbikes are about freedom, comfort, and character. They invite you to slow down just enough to enjoy the road, the scenery, and the feeling of riding itself. Whether you're cruising through city streets, rolling along coastal highways, or covering long distances with ease, a cruiser doesn't rush you. It reminds you that riding isn't always about how fast you go, but how good the journey feels along the way.